Last night on Channel 7 Sunday night, we got an insight from some of the contestants of reality shows talking about what it's really like being a part of it. And they weren't speaking favourably, put it that way.
No, they weren't. But one of the biggest and one of the most recognised people of any of these shows was Ines from MAFS.
Yep.
Channel 7 couldn't get her, but we've got her here because she's the one I want to know what's life like for her. Forget the others. Half those people on Channel 7 I didn't even recognise.
Hey, Ines. She's on the phone now.
Hi. Hey, hun, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, we're doing all right. How's life for you? It's been quite a while now since you wrapped filming, but not that long ago since the show was on air.
Yeah.
And like last we heard that, it was difficult for you to get out. People were still being all weird and,
abusive.
Some
being very abusive.
Some aggressive. How's things now?
Good. Like, the day I stopped the airing, I was like, oh my God, it was such a relief. Just because the public's reactions were so outrageous. I didn't know what I was going to cop, like, every night. My phone was going mental.
Yeah, crazy, right?
What did you think of what some of those contestants said in terms of, like, editing and how you... Because I know during filming for you, one of your friends passed away and you requested that you have some time off, but you weren't allowed.
What happened? Oh, this was just before... It was after, like, the main filming and then the reunion filming.
Right.
I did, unfortunately, one of my friends did pass away. I went to the funeral, but then I had to fly back into Sydney the next day just to refilm a whole lot of stuff. Yeah, it was bad. That's why I looked like crap in my backstory.
Right, okay. Yeah, because obviously you've been going through some serious emotional hardship there.
Mm-hmm.
And
it was hard.
No grace given to you to sort of, you had to sort of stick by the contract, is that right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I still do, don't I?
I don't know. Is that what the contract says? Like, at what point are you a free person?
I don't know. I need to look over it, but I'm pretty sure it's like 2 years.
Oh, God. That's a long time.
Yeah.
And
2 years?
what aren't you supposed to do in those 2 years?
Live a life?
Yeah, I think we can work with, like, other networks to go on different shows.
Right.
I don't know. I feel like you guys would actually know.
Oh, so that's why maybe they couldn't get... Did they get any current contestants last night?
I know. I watched it. I watched a bit of it. I had to turn it off. I was like, this is too much.
Why?
It was just intense. Like, because I've moved on from the show, and then obviously you don't want to go back to that place of, like, negativity and just soundness, really. So seeing it was just like, it takes you back to it, and I was just like, this is horrible.
Yeah, you felt like you were living it all over again.
What was it like filming MAFS?
What was it like?
Yeah.
Nothing like I'd ever thought. No way. I thought it was going to be cool and, like a really good time. Like, I was psyched. I was like, yes. And then when I was, like, on it, I was like, what the hell is going on? It was hard. It was so hard.
When you do things like when we see on TV, like, you think, I'm not happy with the person I'm with, and you sort of you feel a vibe with someone else. Do the producers, obviously, they see that behind the scenes. Are you encouraged to pursue that, or are you discouraged, or do they just sit back and just film what happens?
Well, Sam and I's affair, it started off camera. I remember the night of the first commitment ceremony, like, obviously you could tell I wanted to leave. I was like, I want to leave, but I couldn't. You're signed to a contract. You can't just pack your stuff up and leave.
Yeah.
Which is bizarre, you know what I mean? Like, someone's telling you I want to go, I want to leave, like, I don't want to be here, and you've got no other option but to stay. That whole concept to me is just pretty fucking sick. But yeah, the first commitment ceremony night, that weekend I went out and I ran into Sam in a bar, and then he was like touching my leg and stuff, like under this table, and he was like, I'm unhappy. And I was like, I'm unhappy. And then we just started doing, like, some shots and stuff and getting a bit drunk. And then, and then we ended up in a spa and stuff, and we were, like, hooking up everywhere. It was great. And I was like, oh, this could be okay.
Yeah, it felt normal because there was no cameras there, because all this happened off camera. So, and you know what? You are on a TV show doing an experiment. It's not as if you were a real boyfriend, girlfriend, like you were matched up with people. And if you do feel a real connection with someone else, like human nature is to go with that, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I thought it was pretty rare to meet someone that you really like on a reality show.
And at what point did it then become an on-screen thing?
And were they encouraging that? The producers, were they like, hey, let's film this, go to his room? Were they suggesting to do anything, or were they just following what you were doing?
Yeah, of course. I picked up that Sam was maybe like inconsistent and wasn't genuine, and I was saying, I'm like, he's off, like there's something off about the guy. Obviously they never aired it, but they were like, no, he's thinking too hard, and I was like, oh my God, like, yeah.
And are you guys in the same situation with the Bachelor in Paradise contestants where if you do want to have sex, you have to say it on camera beforehand that you consent to it?
No, not that I'm aware of. You just get people leave like condoms in your room. I thought at the party mix.
They leave
like
condoms in your room,
mix.
like where most people have strawberries on the plate. They've got a whole heap of Trojans on the plate.
Yeah, at a 24 party mix. It's like 24 pack of condom.
24 packs, just in case you want to root everyone on set.
Yeah, literally.
And one of the other contestants from MAFS, Lauren, said that in that bath scene she had to film with the Virgin, that she wasn't comfortable doing that scene, and she told the producers that, but they made her do it anyway.
I feel so bad for her. I heard about that. That's a shame. Like, that is so bad.
What do you mean they made her do it? What do you mean by that? What does she mean? Do you know, Jack? Did you know what she meant?
Well, if you think about it this way, you're in this situation where the pressure is so huge, everything's done at the fastest pace. Your mentality is functioning, it's operating under stress. You're not thinking right. And then you're being told to do all these things. Honestly, you don't have an option.
Right. Or you feel that you don't have an option at the very least.
You don't, no.
And when you were filming that scene with Sam and you're in your underwear and he throws you on the bed, is that a choreographed scene or did that just happen naturally?
No, I'm a hoe. So I was so down for it. Like, I was keen to do like a full-on porno. I was like, let's get this party started.
Oh, you were all for that?
Yeah, I was all about it. I was like, yeah, like I was keen to like do doggy style.
You would let them film that?
Yeah, well, I was like, we're on like reality TV. Let's just make it as real as possible.
Jesus.
Wow. And they actually said no to that, I'm assuming.
Oh, no, they filmed that. They just didn't air it.
Sam was actually real respectable, and he didn't want me like seen on camera with like my bra and undies and stuff.
Oh, so he's a nice guy in like deep down.
I think he is. I honestly think he is. It's really hard. It's hard to know because you meet these people on a reality show. Like, it's every time you talk to them, it's controlled. You can't just talk to them whenever you feel like it. You can't even text or call them.
Right, of course.
Would you do another reality show like The Jungle or whatever it may be? Would you ever sign up to do another one?
I wouldn't do... There's a lot I wouldn't do, but so I'd do I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, and I'd probably do Dancing with the Stars only because I reckon I'd be so funny on it. Like, I think I was a really good dancer and take it so seriously.
But you wouldn't do another one where you were searching for love? You think you're done in that area?
No way.
And what about love? Have you been with anyone since the show aired?
I haven't. No,
You've been romantically with no one since we saw you on television?
No, I haven't. No,
Jesus.
It takes a lot for me to really like someone. So when I met Sam, I was like, "This is pretty huge." But considering the circumstances we met under, like, what were the chances of it actually working out?
Yeah. And did anyone else try and hit on you, or was it just Sam?
Okay, yes. I'm not going to name drop, but I did get offers if I wanted someone else's husband. Yeah, I definitely did.
Hang on.
Offers from the husband himself?
Or the girl?
Both. I had a woman ask me if I was interested in their husband, and then I had a guy tell me, if I was interested in being his new wife.
Wow.
Who was it? I want to know.
Tattoo head.
Oh, I'm not going to name
The
drop.
tattoo head. That
Mike.
sounds like him, yeah.
Tattoo head?
Yeah, it sounds like him.
Oh, no way. Ew.
No, not him?
No way. I didn't really talk to him ever.
Wonder who else it would be then, Jackie.
I didn't really talk to many people.
Was it Nick?
I can't say.
Yeah,
Oh.
Nick then. Yeah. Did you ever see the videos that Nick had floating around?
Was this on his willy?
Yeah, no, he was getting a beach.
He was getting what?
He's getting a beach.
Anal beads? What?
No.
BJ.
Yeah, that's right. He's getting a BJ.
Oh, really? No, I didn't see that. What? Ew. No, I didn't. I'm glad I didn't see that.
So where is it? Where to now for you? You're in Queensland. Life's good. You're still single.
Can you go out and it be normal again?
Yeah, well, for ages, while the show was on, I hated going out. The attention was so crazy.
Yeah.
I even went to a nightclub one time and the bouncer just ended up palming people in the head.
To get them away from you?
Yeah, it was crazy. It was like I was Justin Bieber.
Yeah, it can get intense, right?
Yeah, it was full on. But it's died down now a lot.
What about ex-boyfriends? Have ex-boyfriends contacted you and tried to slide back
all
into
my
your life?
ex-boyfriends, yeah, they will try to root me. It's not happening.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy that they'd be able to think that they'll just come back and pick up where they left off.
Yeah, I know.
No, you've been there, done that. Why go back?
Yeah, exactly. I know how that ends.
Oh, I love it.
So what's your plans? What do you want to do? Where do you
Are
see
you at
yourself?
work? Yeah, do you work still? You were in a law firm, right?
Oh, I'm actually so lucky that I've been offered a lot of really good opportunities now. So I'm just doing that. Like I'm working on a few collaborations with some really large brands. I'm not going to say who just because it's still in like the early stages, but I'm doing stuff in like beauty and doing stuff in clothing. So I'm working on that at the moment.
Awesome. Are you still friends with Martha?
Yeah, I'm friends with Martha, yeah. I don't know what she's doing. She's got a husband.
She's still with him. Oh,
Yeah, they're still together.
oh, isn't that great?
So that must be real.
That actually was
Is
real.
it real?
I don't
Yeah,
know. It seems real.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
She doesn't say?
Yeah.
She doesn't say to you it's real?
Or it's real. Why is she going to say that to me? Yeah.
I suppose
I don't know.
if it's real, you wouldn't say to someone it's real. You'd just assume it would
Yeah,
be.
exactly.
What's he
Yeah,
like? Is he
exactly.
nice? Because he looks like... see, I don't know that bloke, so he seems like he's quite sweet.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. Yeah, I think they're a bit of an odd match.
Yeah, me too. They seem like an odd match. I'm
they
surprised
do.
they're together. But hey, good luck to him. I think it's great. He seems like a dud root, but like who knows?
He seems like a dud brute.
He seems like one, but he must be all right because he's still there.
He's still there. Yeah, he must be doing all right.
He must be doing something well. I don't know what it is. Jack, you know what I'm saying?
Of course. I don't think he looks like a dud, though.
Don't you?
Nah.
Oh, I've never thought about him in a sexual manner.
Me
Yeah, no,
neither.
me either until now, to
None
be
of us have.
honest.
Brooklyn, have you thought of him? Have you thought of Martha's husband in a sexual way?
Oh, yeah, a
Brooklyn?
little bit. Yeah.
I mean,
right.
he's cute. He
He
really
seems
is.
like you could sway him over a couple of drinks and he could be swayed over to Brooklyn's team, you know?
Yeah, a few shots.
Yeah, a couple of shots. Brooklyn,
Yeah.
Brooklyn would go there. So he's got the gay vote. He's got the gay vote.
Yeah.
For the rest of us, though, we're no.
No.
Well, look, hey, I'm glad everything's good for you because I thought you did get a really tough go, shit go, and a lot of people were very, like, why can't people just watch these shows for entertainment? Why do you have to go online and feel that it's your responsibility to bring someone else's life to a, bring them down or get involved? I think just relax and watch it as entertainment. Don't get involved.
Yeah, it's just bizarre because how anyone with common sense would look at this and think, it's edited. We're filming that many hours and they're going to bring out, whatever they think is the juiciest part that's going to make the storyline.
Yeah, exactly.
How could you think it's real life? Like, honestly, I didn't speak to the majority of the cast, so that's what people were. That's when people asked me, the cast, about my marriage or they were giving me advice, I was like, I've met you once for 2 minutes. Like, can you not?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey, someone said you got your boobs done. Did you get your boobs done?
No, I'm gonna. Yeah, I want some big ass juicy titties. Yeah. So that's going to be next.
How big do you want them?
Oh, I'm really small, so I can't go too big. Or
No, you need to be in proportion. You can't be turned into a freak.
Hey?
Don't go too big where they turn into a freak. You've got to be in proportion.
I never would. No. Yeah, no.
I'm looking at an Instagram post of you where you've just got some pasties over your boobs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you don't need to. They're
Does it look
beautiful. They look great. Don't get them done.
Yeah, I know. They're nice, but yeah, I don't know.
No, don't.
No, you don't reckon?
No, I reckon they look great. Don't you, Kyle?
Yeah, they look good. Now, if you ever want a bath with Jackie, I wouldn't get them done.
Oh, do you have fake tits?
No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't either. But she does have baths with girlfriends every now and then when she gets on the piss.
Well, that's why you get fake tits, so you can get them out in front of your friends.
Yeah, any friend I know that's had fake boobs done, they get them out to show all their girlfriends.
They always get them
as
out.
soon as they have them done, yep.
What's the difference between?
I get them. I want to share them.
Why don't you just get normal ones out for your friends? Like, why is
it is
have
funny
to be
how,
fake?
like, because they're so proud of their new boobies, they want to show them off.
Right,
yeah,
I get it. Okay, I understand that. Look, you do what works for you, Ines. Don't be swayed by anyone.
Yeah, no, I do that.
Well, it's nice to talk to you. I hope everything goes well. Like, you've always been very sweet to us. The thing I like about you is you're honest, you're up front, there's no filter, you know what you get. That's what's fun. I like that.
Yeah. I need to come into the studio and hang out.
Yeah, you should. Sure. It's a long drive, though. Actually, probably better to get a plane down than drive. Drive's a 10-hour drive.
I'll be in Sydney this weekend, but I'll be a bit busy, so I won't be able to see you.
No, don't worry.
Next time, okay.
We're not here on the weekend.
Yeah.
Jackie's at home looking out at the ocean and I'm wasted somewhere doing something.
Yeah, I want to come. I'm going to come party with you.
Jackie or me?
I think you.
Both of you.
Well, we're never together on the weekend. We can't stand each other during the week. That's not true. Look, appreciate you coming on, hun. Good luck with everything. And you've always been wonderful. We love watching you. You're a top chick.
Thanks, Ines.
Thank you.
Bye, doll.
Bye.
Ines Basic on the air. Isn't it good she's moved on from all that? Because there was rumours there that she was doing it real tough for a while.
Yeah, it sounds like she might be out the other side, which is good.
Yeah.
She's a hoot. I like her.
Yeah, she's the mate you want to take around with you know what I'm saying?
She's so funny.
She is
You're
funny.
right, there's no filter there
Have
whatsoever.
a laugh. Everything's not so serious.